co-op couples playthrough of The Wolf Among Us. I'm Record 210.
I'm GranniPanties.
GranniPanties is going to be playing through.
Yes. This might be the final chapter.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's final chapter. Chapter 5, I believe. Off.
Yeah. The loading screens are super long at this point.
Yeah. Super weird.
So the farther we get through the game, the longer we have to wait.
Really bad. The last chapter was really buggy.
Yes.
The load screens and stuff. Not pleasing. Not pleasing.
Yeah, I know. A little solar power light.
Your eyes
Power.
and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Oh, baby.
Lucius.
Not if I can avoid it.
Push. Yeah. Baby cat wants that.
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Looks like a real pig. He could totally just pass.
Although I don't know what the laws are in New York City about keeping up.
I know, but I mean, if he was discovered, they
Use
just
as many
think
shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
He's a cat wolf.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Shit is smoking real cool. Shit is smoking real cool. Welcome by the alleyway. Real cool.
it's basically like a werewolf Vulcan.
Yeah.
Like an illusion.
So. Cool. My official song for The Wolf Among Us. I'll make a music video for YouTube.
Can like auto-tune that shit.
Yeah.
You've come a long way.
Man. I'm down.
You must be tired.
Yeah, we lifted off with the cigarette. That was pretty badass.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad. We need to get curtains really badly.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Ended it right there. That last silver bullet.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
I looks like he had Botox
Yourself.
that was wrong.
As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
It was yours.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Bro, I killed it.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
What? I wish I could make a deal.
I want to
I'll make a deal for...
So
I'll let him go free if I get to kill George.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fuck.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would
Aw,
rather
damn.
you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not
Fight going
taking
on.
me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well.
It was the wrong...
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh, it's bloody douchey.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take punches. Crap out of everybody.
Oh, loading. Lame.
Take this.
Man, that was crazy. Oh, come on.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh shit.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him now.
What is going on?
Come on, Telltale, get your crap together.
What's going on? Am I dying because of
No,
this?
he knifed you.
Oh god.
Tarantino movie, everybody just dies.
This way.
Harrison Town.
These things are so lame when it lags.
In the end, after one episode.
Oh god.
Yeah, he fixed this.
Come on, George.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Like some entertaining thing happening in the loading screen.
Yeah.
Black screen.
Yeah. Oh, he changed.
What's going on? Oh no.
Casing him, I think, going. Oh no!
Fuck! What was that?
Oh, I didn't even realize you had
I didn't know
choice
that
now.
either.
Take him off!
I can't.
Yeah.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Yeah. That was exciting.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Stealing some poor old lady's clothes.
Like I couldn't see there was no one in the car.
I feel like though you could have came back here, like after, like you could have landed on the other car and followed the other car.
I didn't know who was in which car.
Yeah, no, I didn't know either. I didn't know that other car was there.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe that would be like the other car was like just a different car. Is House of Straw, Chapter 2. Car was like you can get on the other car and have to like jump cars.
Also, I kind of chose the car that was closest. The car that was off to the side.
Thousand years of floating. It's like it can evolve.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. Oh, fuck.
Here.
Wait, this is so...
Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. What was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, baby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die... Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience.
Oh,
Dad,
I pulled her ribbon. The Little Mermaid would be
like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Shut up. What makes you think you can...
I missed one. Shit. I wasn't looking.
Now what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No,
That was really gross.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian. Shit.
Just... Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
He's gonna bleed out.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up.
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
You deserve worse than this, Georgie.
I suppose you're right. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right, Georgie.
That's gonna come back and be like, hey, you murdered him.
Murdered him?
But now you, like, bought him up. And Hooker...
Either way, he, gross.
I'm the sheriff. Country in the old ancient town. By the waters. Shepherd Metalworks.
Of course.
Go farther back. Oh, here we go.
Fully drifting.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something. They used to fear you.
Oh, I can't cancel it?
They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Not by choice.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, creepy.
Without mirrors.
It's about time you
Cop showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm scared.
I'm sure you persuade him.
Hey, talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Yeah, hit it. Hey.
I was like, don't get it. Probably.
I'm scared. What's going on? Oh,
yeah, you have to move.
Okay. I was like, what's going on? What am I waiting for? Oh no! Go quick!
Be quicker.
I'm scared. I pressed it.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Like,
I'm so creepy with my little shards of glass hanging out. Dude, Bloody Mary's gonna own me. Got this. Yeah. Hey, loading.
Loading screens, come on.
Ah, that is great. Here's what's a bitch.
Have another? I'm awesome. Get ready.
I'm watching!
Go watch it! Instant! Oh, you went full-on werewolf. Nice. Where she feels all these deaths. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna do like fire.
Super Saiyan!
Oh, house down. Now it's just you, what a douche.
Gross.
Oh, yes, that's mine.
Oh.
There's a pretty big bad wolf right there.
Your face! Maybe I'll full little glass shard.
Oh no! Cartoon boobies. Let's see some.
We're not gonna see. The cartoon naked.
Yeah. Little Bullet, Chapter 3, Episode 5. More. More left. Maybe one more. 5 in each one.
Hello.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey!
Good for you.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Second.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
My Last Cigarette, Chapter 4, Episode 5, completed.
Major loading screens. Not even music during this loading screen.
Yeah.
It's like no images, no music, no nothing. It's killing me.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes! What are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You
killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a fucking crook!
You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
You're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You'll be charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith.
Oh yeah, they sent him away.
So you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell,
We know you're
Come
involved.
on, it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
So let's get on with it. You a chance to defend yourself. And I won't rob you of that right. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Run on, cuff him! Bad things will happen.
The wizard.
The floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit.
It's been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to?
I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Hi.
Yes, but...
What's 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
Oh.
What about
Close to
Aunt
the end.
Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon.
No, they
She left
should.
everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I have very good reasons for asking you to do that.
Oh, no, I don't remember that.
Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
That better?
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Get him.
Religion. Lynch him. Crucify him. Crucify him.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So,
what about your history?
What about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just...
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit.
It's weird. You cut up women and hide them in your house.
Yeah,
I don't think you have to say
it. Yeah.
Because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Kind of playing like mixed, not really necessarily good or bad. Kind of what we.
If I'm to blame
like
Georgie's
Exactly.
shouldn't
This was kind of like chaotic good.
as well?
Yeah.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Being
He was
chaotic
beaten to
neutral.
mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Did him very nicely.
I think
Did
so.
you think we'd all just
Drinks
let
and
that go?
smokes.
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We
did
all
not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
That's
I
not
believe
true.
the privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as
Pretty honest.
I know, but the thing is, this last scene is very well done. Because I'm convinced now that he's not necessarily evil of Fable Town.
I'm still throwing him down the witch.
Challenge their brutality.
Needs to go in order for it to be fixed. So there's nothing to really get him on.
Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the
Bigby, Miss White.
Rissa.
She's got a ribbon now.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
Oh, he's gonna try and rip the ribbon off.
But nothing will happen.
Yeah.
I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come here.
Dear, I don't
Just shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going
to
be
He ordered them dead.
Do it. He's looking at it.
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
I'm winning the crown!
Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you
Off
mean?
his arms first.
Listen to yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
There'll be more if he isn't stopped.
We can send everyone.
Listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
this is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna toss it down the well?
Are you sure? This isn't how
it's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think.
You can rip his head off. That's a pretty...
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh, come on, really?
Oh no, Sarah! Loading.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh god, I can't believe that just happened! It would awesome had he winked. with his crappy eye. Wow.
For Lily and Faith.
No, maybe I'd ruin my chances with Joe and Marissa.
It was fitting. He cut off their heads. He ripped off. I guess we'll see the
That's
outcome.
what you get when you mess
It
with
said that
me.
Fabletown will... the north wind blows.
I think they're afraid of me now,
Chapter 5, Episode 5. Complete.
They're afraid of me now, though.
Yeah, but I think that maybe that's also a hint that they're going to do a next one. Because why else would it matter later on? Because this is clearly the end.
Yeah. But I don't want to ruin my chances with the girls.
Well, we'll have to see what happens.
Or show strength.
You've been playing both sides of the fence, so you're bound to get one of them.
Hey, Sheriff.
You
gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to.
He's all afraid.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Wait, he was holding the elevator. I thought he was like all shifty, like he.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Clearly does not have any feelings for you anymore.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Oh no!
We'll talk later, okay?
Well, it looks like you're going to be spending some time with the Little Mermaid.
Well, maybe the Little Mermaid will love me.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
A Hooper is a...
Just out of accident.
Hooper is a woman murderer.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Doc. Bismack123 says, when I played, I just threw him to the witching well. I haven't thought it would be so amazing to kill him like you did. It's true.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. But I would not expect that. AIDS.
Seriously, this living screen is...
How did this pass compliance?
I don't know, like, they should at least have a picture or music or something.
Or, like, information about the fables. Like,
yeah,
hey, did you know that Toad...
Like, exactly, like a backstory thing.
Yeah, like, where like, this character comes from.
They can put some red herrings in there, you know?
Yeah.
Throw stuff our...
I'm going! Jesus!
I was a little frog.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Hey, don't you forget I ripped someone's head off.
Yeah.
Just go grab that, would you?
Oh, the little kid's afraid of you.
Holding up. I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you
How's he
give this
crying?
to Miss White, please?
The
Dad
farm.
says there's
Oh.
no time to say goodbye.
Are you there?
So, if you could bring it to her,
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Sad. This little frog's making me sad. It's killing me.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr.
Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Oh.
Hey, Bigby.
Oh.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? Colin gets to stay. That's bullshit, Bigby, and you know it. Fucking crap.
Horrible. Poor Senor Toad. And Master Library. All Book of Fables.
Oh, it's birthday. Strutting over to her.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Oh, I thought you were gonna go blank.
I know what happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Her head explodes and she turns into a dragon or something.
That would be a weird
Listen,
twist.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay, just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Legion. Oh, she gave a smile. You're on your way.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that.
You got to rip someone's head off. Throw him in a well.
I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen
I care
it
about you.
before. Now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know you might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
No. It doesn't matter what I do. In the end, it's all the same shit it always was.
You're wrong. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.
A lot of time trying to.
I was like,
you're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Oh, maybe it's a hint for later. Maybe that's like a. It's tab on the wolf.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
I understand what happened at the end. I decided to go after her in case that there was some magical kiss in the rain or something.
Happily ever after.
Oh, there's a happily ever after.
Completed
was that a good
episode
thing?
5 crap.
I understand. Was that whole all the collage of all her lines was it supposed to tell me something? Was she actually the murderer? I imagine. Oh, Mermaid did it.
Yeah.
No. You don't know. Yeah. Well.
I'm not really sure. It made it seem like maybe
like I missed something.
Yeah.
Made me feel like I missed something.
Well, let's see what it says at the end, maybe.
Okay.
I want to know who went after her and who didn't. Does it say that? No.
No, it doesn't.
3% of people. Oh, sorry. Well, 2% of people were like, "No, we're not going to give the gift to Snow, you little bastard."
Oh, that's mean. But the little frog made me sad.
Hit continue. See what happens. I don't know if there's anything else you want to look
at. And continue just goes to the credits.
Oh, does it?
Oh,
wait.
No.
Special stats. Oh, it tells you what your thing is. Maybe it'll explain at the end. No? Nothing about Narissa?
Yeah, there's no Narissa. Weird.
I don't know. I'm curious to know about that. I think this is probably.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Finally finished! Finished our playthrough.
Woo! I'll just...
Yes, Sysmac 1234. I was waiting for some explanation, but I haven't got anything, and now I'm waiting for the next part.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that she did it?
Yeah, what was that ending bit? Just explained, or will it make sense in
I really made, because like I was like, in the end when it said go after her or let her go, I was like, am I going after her to arrest her or something to stop her because I realized something? Or am I letting her go because I realized something and I'm just like, okay, and let that Carlos Colin go? Or was I chasing to do like some magic? I was hopeful that
the whole playthrough we've been trying to
I was trying to get into one of the girls' pants the whole playthrough.
Yeah, on either side actually. Snow hates us for ripping the dude's head off.
Maybe it's because they were
very cryptic.
That might have left me.
I hope that they do a sequel. I really hope it takes place on the farm. On the farm for all this stuff.
Do you know if there will be a sequel?
No, because they did a second season of The Walking Dead, which I guess is I guess it's probably a lot more popular.
Yeah,
it's The Walking
Dead. Everyone likes The Walking Dead.
I'm not really a big fan, but
I'm neutral.
Yeah. The comic books are well done, but I have no particular interest in them.
I'm gonna play it if it's a mystery. Is it a mystery?
Not really. It's more of a survival, getting through surviving.
Okay, well then they gotta make another Wolf Among Us because I love mysteries.
Yeah. And I really hope they do that too. So I have not read it. Sizmac1234 says, have you read any of the Fables comics? I have not read any of the Fables comics. I kind of want to, mostly because of this.
And the art looks really nice.
Yeah, and I actually heard from a bunch of people that we've worked with in the past. They said it's really good. Thing is, I've kind of stopped buying comics.
Yeah, Record 210 has like a lot of comic books. Like I don't even know how many, but like it's in the hundreds. But they're all.
Well, yeah, I got rid of a lot of other ones, but I have mostly X-Men and Transformers right now. So.
He's got like boxes of them, like boxes and boxes, like way too many. Like there's so many of them.
Well, I wouldn't say that many, but
there's so many.
There's enough of them. I could probably get the Fables digitally, but I'm not particularly.
I like digital things. When it comes to comic books, you kind of want to have the real thing, you know. Yeah. Well, I think so at least. What's the point?
Yeah. I definitely agree. I like going there and buying them and looking at them and alternate covers and the smell.
He is really big on alternate covers.
I'm one of the problems.
When he collects stuff, he has to have all the variations, all the different like cover variations.
Yeah.
So
eventually, when the nerd room's set up, which is behind us, you'll probably.
We just moved, so some stuff is still in boxes.
Yeah. I don't think that's actually shown in the background.
Maybe you can't see it. But, we've got way too much nerd stuff.
Yeah. But there seems to be a lot of content in the comic books themselves that make it so that there should be a sequel. Even if it doesn't follow the comic books directly, I feel like it should give something. The game was friggin' awesome. It felt... Even
this is
watching
one of my
it,
favorite games.
Yeah.
Definitely already one of my favorite games.
Even if watching it, not partaking in it is still super exciting, and watching it,
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. And I enjoyed watching.
It's
also kind of, I feel it's kind of co-op-y.
If they came out with another one, I'd definitely buy it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the last Borderlands one to come out, so I can do a full Borderlands playthrough, because I really like the Borderlands games. I like the universe, I like the comedy, I like the art style, which just follows directly along with this, the cel-shaded kind of thing. So that completes our
Episode 5. Final episode.
Of the
Wolf Among Us.
The Wolf Among Us.
GranniPanties and Record 210.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Yes. If you guys dig it, come on out.